Good morning. Today is Friday, by the way. It's almost 7 o'clock in the morning. Yeah, we are getting ready for work. We had a bad evening yesterday. I somehow found myself in the wrong company, and the energy there was just so negative. You know, I don't have a problem with people having problems, like genuine problems. But the moment you decide to just create a mountain out of a molehill, I don't want to be around that energy. I don't want to be around such people. I mean, if you have a real problem, you know who to go to, speak to them about it. Or like complain with the intent of like finding a solution, not to just complain or to have with some ill intention of just creating a bad impression about something. It's not my kind of vibe. I think life is too short to waste it on stupid things, and really you must have nothing much to do with yourself than to choose to complain about nothing. If you are complaining for a proper change, that's different. But if you are complaining just because you want to complain, or you look for little things to complain about, there's always something to complain about. So I mean, yeah, that's the energy I was around yesterday evening. It just messed up my evening. I even had a bad dream because of that. Yeah, but anyway, shall we move? So the lesson is, watch the company you keep. You know, make sure the people you surround yourself with inspire you and not drain you. The people that you find yourself around should be people that are doing something for themselves and with their life, people that are hopeful, happy, inspired. And even if they are complaining, it must be complaining about real issues, that the reason for the complaint should be that they are actually looking for a solution to that problem, and not just complaining for complaining sake, or to look for cause mischief. It's just stupid. you know for someone above 35, that's just ridiculous. Find something to do, or rather go to sleep. Yeah. And then people have some serious stupid egos. It's just a mess. It's just a mess. If you want your ego to be stroked, stroke your own ego. Or tell your wife or your girlfriend or whoever it is to stroke it for you, but don't expect people to appease your useless egos. Nobody has time for that. Then we should all go around with our shoulders in the air. Nobody has time for that. So stroke your own ego and just let people be, and just leave. Do what you are being paid to do. Go home at the end of the day. That's it. I had to learn this the last year. You know that your acquaintance can never be your friend. I kept refusing to learn that lesson. So I was dealt with a huge blow in December. That was it for me. The lessons finally sunk in. So you won't hear me or see me, wasting time over pointless relationships anymore. I mean, at the end of the day, we are all at work to do what we are being paid to do. After that, we all go home. I don't have to be your friend. You don't have to be mine. A lesson I had to learn. And well, I had to learn. I learned it. Life goes on, right? Really be surprised if they do certain things or make certain decisions, because oh well, it is what it is, and you're not that emotionally invested in that relationship anyway. And then lately people are all into like, I'm self-employed and entrepreneur, businessman, blah blah blah. Nope. If nothing at all, last year taught me, I for one will never be a business owner. I don't plan to be one. To be like a self-employed is the best I'll do. I don't care. Luckily, I can, work on my appetite and, just manage what I get from my salary. If I manage it well, I should be good. And a few here and there. But to open a business and employ workers, especially some Ghanaian workers, hell no. Nope, nope, no. No, I saw somewhere, Waldemar was asking, like I think on his YouTube, right? I think he's trying to do a series on why, like most of the time, that I hope I'm correct, from well, I didn't really go into detail, but yeah, he's trying to, I guess, figure out why most of the big, root like companies, you have Melcom, you have Palace Mall, you have what's the other one, Oka, and they all the big malls are not even more, yeah, shopping malls. Most of them are owned by Lebanese, Chinese, Indians, China Mall, yeah, and you don't really have, you know, something that big being owned by a Ghanaian. The closest is Poco Trading, and it's not, it's not big compared to these ones. So the question is, what's going on? What's wrong? What are we not doing right? And that's interestingly a question I've always asked myself. Why do we not have such companies? That are owned by Ghanaians, flourishing huge companies like that owned by Ghanaians. So that would be an interesting series to watch, because that question has always bothered me. And then I know I've discussed it with a couple of people, yeah. So, I mean, some of us, we already know why. I mean, you can just tell from what's going on in town and around. But it'll be interesting to see what he comes up with anyway. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that series. Yeah, what's that? So yeah, the negative energy yesterday was just too bad. We just slept because we just couldn't deal with all of that. So I, for one, will never own a business that has to employ people. It's not for me, not for my temperament. The people that do, any successful business owner in Ghana that I like, that is working, they have to be applauded, because it's not easy. It's not easy at all. It's even easier for foreign investors and people like that, but for your own Ghanaian person, hell no. The wahala they give you is on a whole different level. Like, I sit down and I watch and I'm like, what's the point? I might as well just go and put the little money I have in the bank and have it work for me. I have my peace of mind than to pay you, and then I still have to sit on you to do your job. What's the point? So I leave my job and then come and sit on you to do your job, and sometimes even help you do your job. What's your use then? Why am I paying you? I might as well just sack you and pay myself. So no, business is not for me. I learned from observation, from experiences. It's not something I am interested in. I just concentrate on my own little that I can do for myself. And yep, being a good employee, that's one thing I want to do. Be a good employee, that's all. You all can be business owners, so that's good. So yeah, that's a little, hey, it's too bright, right? Yeah, but anyway, we move. Yep, that's a little too bright, but it's already on. So what are we going to do? Yeah, so today was just a confirmation of a resolution I've already made months ago. So it just started though. What I blame myself for is that I found myself in such a toxic environment. I hate being around negative energy, because I absorb the environment I'm in. So I'm really careful about who I spend my time with, and people I play around with and talk with. If it's something that is not productive, someone that is always, negative, complaining, you normally won't find me around such people. Hell no. I want to be around people that are happy, excited, that love life and are doing something for themselves. Because that's the only way you can also be inspired to do the same for yourself. Complaining, we can't complain. There are always things to complain about. But complaining will get you nowhere. So why waste your time and energy doing that? No matter where in the ladder of, life you are, poor, rich, middle income, wherever it is, we all have our problems. God in his wisdom gave us problems, and I think he gave us all problems that are, equivalent to our situations in life. And Just because your problem does not look like someone's own does not mean that person's problem is any less, you know. So if you want to sit down and complain and complain and complain, nothing will change. You might as well use that time you are using to complain to do something significant with yourself and useful. At least that will help you get out of whatever situation you find yourself in. So no, I don't like to be around people that are complaining or negative, because I'm trying to get somewhere. At least be around positive people. I want to be positive this year, to be happy, to enjoy life and just live in the moment. And being around negative people won't help me achieve that goal. So yep, I made a mistake and found myself in the wrong environment yesterday, and it just messed up my mood. And yeah, I have myself to blame for that. So today, of course, going for it, hell no. You won't find out me around certain people in certain areas, because that's where all the, people who have nothing better to do with themselves gather and just talk. Much ado about nothing. I was sitting, I was like, goodness, I could have used that time to listen to, some supply stuff, instead of wasting my time on some useless arguments that will go nowhere. You want someone to complain, to go and complain to your husband and wives and your, family. Leave me alone. Yeah. Anyway, so that's it. Let me go get what's the thing called? Gosh, I just don't remember these names, but eyeliner. Yeah, that's the one I'm going to look for, right? To put it here, and then we put some curling hair thing. Yeah, the gel activator in our hair. Gosh, I'm tired of it. I want to do something different with my hair, but it has grown, so it's irritating me now. Either I cut it off or something. I'm going the lazy way, using the bigger tip entry, because yeah, we're in a hurry, I guess. Oops. Gosh, I need to use the smaller end. And I don't know how people lie. Okay, I don't lie because I just could never keep up with the lies though. That's it. So I personally try not to lie for the most part. We do tell some white lies here and there, but they're just, they are just harmless, I guess. I guess nobody's perfect too. But my point is, if we have a relationship, right? Be it a personal or even a work relationship, lying to make someone else look bad, why will you do that? It's different if the person did whatever it is you are saying he or she did, right? But if the person did not do it, or they told you something and you pretend that they never told you, how some people live with themselves, I'll never know. Because deep down we all know you lie. How do you do it? How some people do that, I'll never know. So that's it. Yeah. Gosh, we are getting sick though. I hope you don't. I really wanted to go swimming this weekend, but I don't think I can because my nose is all clogged up. It's just a mess. So today we learned, the environment you find yourself in really matters, and you should watch who you spend your time with, because not all energy should be entertained, why are you not going? Seriously? Yeah, you're still stuck. So not all the energy should be entertained. Watch the company you keep. You know, if you want to be happy, successful, prosperous, watch who you spend time with. It should be about around people like that. Be around the people you inspire to be like. That's basically the message of the day. So yeah, that's it. I learned my lesson the hard way. You won't find me around certain people or in certain areas or environments again, because I have things to do and I cannot be wasting my time around certain energies and certain people, because the conversation is not going anywhere productive. That's how I see it. So that's that on that. Yeah. Going. No. Going. Yep. There you go. They say like the continuation of, oh gosh, you didn't do the direct translation, is so bad though. But the point is, in Fee, they say, I'm offended to us 23 years. Look at me now versus me before. Just because this is the difference. Beauty, yep. That's why makeup artists are making so much money, because the transformation is just phenomenal. Anyway, so let me just put some of the curling thing in my hair. Then we comb my hair, and that's it. Curl activator gel. Yep, that's what I use. This is something you can add water, but it makes it too wet. Gosh, I hate the feeling of gel in my hair though, or even on my hands. So I think initially it was exciting, this was nice, but now I'm just tired of it. Like your hair always feels wet. Gosh, how do the men who always have these things in their hair feel? I am a woman and I can't even stand it. So yeah, we need to look for different hairstyle, because this one is no longer working. Yeah. So that's that on that. Watch the company you keep. Who are you around? And what are you listening to? Anyway, so that's that. This is it. That's the hairstyle. What is this? It's off now. By the way, so this is it. Yeah, that's the back of. See you when we do, and it's a bye from me till we meet again, whenever that will be. Bye bye. Mwah.